Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to your latest Chelsea news. Ruben Kazan, Ruben Amorim, welcome to the Premier League, my man. Welcome to the Premier League. Every time an ex-Chelsea player dunks on an opposition, I love it. I feel so proud, like a father. Do you know what I mean? I feel very, very proud. Omari Hutchinson, ladies and gentlemen, dunking on Man United, ruining Man United's party. They thought they were going to get, a new manager bounce. They thought that with the arrival of Ruben Amorim, that they were going to do something and get back on track. This has been a sensational weekend. Not only we get our 3 points, so many other big teams around us are dropping points. Manchester City, they look like they're in some level of calamity, man. And we're just a point away from them. They've now got Liverpool next week. If we beat our opposition next weekend in the likes of Aston Villa, then we'll go in front of Manchester City. And, hopefully that's the case. Man United dropping points. They still remain in the mud wherever they are, 12th, 13th, 11th. I don't really care. But it's good. But it's very, very good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Look, this is why I said, I think Ruben Amorim is a good manager. He definitely is a good manager. But at Man United, it wasn't just Erik ten Hag. It's not about just Erik ten Hag and Ruben Amorim. He'll learn from the get-go that, one, this league is no joke. Every single team is damn good. And Ipswich with Kieran McKenna, he's a pretty good manager, He's a very, very good manager. Every time I've watched Ipswich, they look decent. They look like they have an identity. No wonder this manager was getting linked around with many clubs, Man United, Chelsea, and many more. Omari Hutchinson, look, I don't think he's had a very good season so far. He hasn't been involved in many goals, but a very fortuitous goal today. He took a shot from long range and it took a deflection and went in. And kudos to him. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is what I tweeted out straight after the game. Welcome to the Premier League, Ruben Amorim, ex-Chelsea, man, ex-Chelsea. Look, we made quite a lot of money out of Omari Hutchinson as well. I believe it was a £20 million transfer fee to Ipswich. Ipswich's record signing, I believe, in their history. So thank you, Omari Hutchinson. Thank you, having that proper Chelsea DNA inside. And thank you to Ipswich for the money and also dunking on Man United. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you felt about that. 1-1, it finished up. Ipswich won, Man United won. I didn't get to watch the game, but I did see the goal. I saw the last 10 minutes of the game. And a lot of people have been saying that, Man United got lucky. Man United really got lucky. They probably should have lost that game. One person that I really want to watch back, if I do watch this game, probably will, is Liam Delap. Liam Delap, apparently he had a very, very good game. So remember that name, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that name. Next up, another interesting situation. I never want to laugh at when managers get sacked. At the end of the day, it's a job that's been taken away, but they get paid well, man. They get paid well. Leicester City have sacked Steve Cooper following yesterday's defeat to Chelsea. There was a tweet that was going around. One of the Chelsea fans tweeted out that revenge taken. Andre Santos, when he was at Nottingham Forest under Steve Cooper, barely got any minutes. And now, we are starting to see what level of manager Steve Cooper really is. Sacked. Honestly speaking, that Leicester team is not good enough, man. I mean, every manager is going to struggle with the Leicester squad. I don't know what else Leicester could have done against us. So I feel this sacking might be a little bit harsh, but this is the beauty of this league, man. I mean, once you make it to the top flight, you want to stay in here. They need to start looking at a modern era type of a manager that's going to play good football, not just possession-based football, but good positional play, good philosophy from a modern manager, much like the Brighton manager, much like our manager, much like many other modern-day managers. So all of these Steve Cooper type of manager is just not going to work out anymore. If you want to play a certain brand of football. So yeah, this is good. this is an interesting situation, and a Leicester manager has been sacked. Check this out. Some Leicester players, including Harry Winks, partied at Museo nightclub in Copenhagen after the Chelsea loss. Do you remember the days when we were losing and our players would be going out partying as well? Yeah, they're going through the same thing, same level of midlife crisis. Copenhagen after Chelsea lost, and they appeared to be next to a sign saying, "Enzo, I miss you." Steve Cooper was sacked today. So look at this. "Enzo, I miss you," and all of these Leicester players partying after the Chelsea loss. Close to that, a sign. Look, Enzo Maresca is the more I'm watching him, the more I keep thinking he's a top level manager, man. He doesn't have the experience at this level, but he's someone who is always thinking. His philosophy is clear to see. He does the homework on the oppositions. This guy hopefully will go far with Enzo Maresca, and Leicester, they're missing him. They're missing him big time. All right, once again, let me know your thoughts in regards to Steve Cooper being sacked by Leicester. Yeah, comment down. How you feel about that, and what do you think about Leicester fans, missing Enzo Maresca, and also Leicester players missing Enzo Maresca. All right, now next up, some really, really important Chelsea news that I want to go through. Enzo Maresca, first off, in regards to Enzo Fernandez, we need to have a quick chat about him. Enzo did very well today. He's doing well since we started. It depends on the game plan. We use different types of players. I think he did very well. Look, 100%. Enzo Fernandez last few games coming off the bench has been doing well as well. And yesterday, of course, against Leicester, starting, played exceptionally well. Masterclass, man of the match performance. What really stood out for me was his off-the-ball work rate. The way he showed desire to win duels and to win the second balls was impeccable. And of course, on the ball, he was very, very good. And the other thing that Enzo Maresca said post-match was that Enzo Fernandez, he was all throughout the week, and all throughout since Enzo Maresca has taken over, he's been convincing all of his midfielders to try and attack the box a lot more. And Enzo Fernandez, the goal he scored, you should see, he started off from the right side and then he darted into the left side pocket inside the box, and then he got that header off the back of Nicholas Jackson winning the header and trying to score, and the goalkeeper parried it straight to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez dinked it in, which was brilliant. And Enzo Fernandez, similarly, for the first goal as well, entered the box, followed Nicholas Jackson with the way Nicholas Jackson was working hard, and then slipped in the ball for Nicholas Jackson to score. So look, Enzo Fernandez is doing well, and looks like this is how he's going to be deployed. Maresca doesn't really want him to play deeper in the field. He does want him to operate up front. So maybe this is what's going to happen to Enzo Fernandez moving forward with the ball. Off the ball, as I said, he recovered well. This is what I want to see him. If you are going to stay up front and you're going to, receive the ball higher up the field, when we do miss time of pass, I do want to see Enzo Fernandez track back and do his level best to help out Caicedo in the double pivot, or else Caicedo is going to be exposed and left all by himself. So look, next weekend we've got Aston Villa. I actually expect once again Enzo Fernandez to play, because Aston Villa, they do have a knack of playing a high line. This is what they generally do under Unai Emery. And even if they don't play a high line, once again, we'll just deploy the same sort of plan that we did against Leicester when they were playing with a low block. So either or, whether they play a high line, whether they play a low block, I think Enzo Fernandez might be the player that goes, that will be part of that midfield along with Caicedo. But I do think Cucurella is probably going to invert in that game against Aston Villa, as opposed to staying wide left, which he did against Leicester, because João Felix played. I think João Felix probably might get dropped, and someone like Pedro Neto might come in, and Madueke is still going to hold his position on the right side, purely because of his work ethics. I wouldn't mind seeing Pedro Neto on that on that right side, and have Madueke dropped. and keep everything as normal. But then Aston Villa could find us out in transition, especially in that midfield if Enzo Fernandez doesn't track back all the time. That's why I think Cucurella might be operating more in midfield against Aston Villa. But we shall see. We shall see. Enzo Fernandez, kudos to him. Hopefully the consistency. Now it's all about consistency. Is the captain. Reece James, God knows when he's going to be back. Enzo Fernandez is the captain. I hope he continues like this. Need to see consistency. Enzo Fernandez, I'm really happy for the team and for the win. Most importantly, I'm very happy for Nico. We keep going, keep working, and keep pushing. I love this. I love the camaraderie between the players, you know. Enzo Fernandez, Nicholas Jackson, even Madueke, you know, these players, they talk highly of each other, which is great to see. You know, building that chemistry, building that relationship. I love it. I love it. Hopefully this continues on. And Enzo Fernandez actually did that interview all in English as well. So big up to Enzo Fernandez, trying his level best to fit in the country. Now, Nicholas Jackson as well. A lot to speak about Nicholas Jackson. Enzo Maresca, Nicholas Jackson. For me, he's doing very well. He's working hard on and off the ball. He's making an effort to understand the way we play. We are very happy with Nico. We're sure he's going to get better. I mean, look, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Jackson, I have to say, man, we need to change our tunes about this player quite drastically. He is really starting to become one of the best strikers in the Premier League. I kid you not. Yeah, he's still not clinical all the time. Yeah, he's not ruthless all the time. He still can keep improving, but he has improved a lot since last season. And last season wasn't a bad season. I've always said his underlying skill set, there's something about him. He presses well, works so hard off the ball, cuts off passing lanes, holds the ball up nicely as well, links up play. The goal he scored against Leicester, the way he was so relentless on Fayez, the defender from Leicester, kept on troubling him, kept on pressuring him, you know, made him force, you know, an error from Fayez, and he coughs up the ball. Jackson takes it over, linked up nicely with Enzo Fernandez, and a very good finish, you know. So Nicholas Jackson, he's scoring goals, he's assisting as well. He should have got an assist for that Madueke cross. That was a damn good cross, but that was a sensational cross from Nicholas Jackson with his left foot as well. The way he curled it in, oh, that deserved a goal. Nicholas Jackson, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm starting to like his attitude as well now. You know, no more online shenanigans, keeps himself quiet. The only problem is, hopefully he can eradicate this, is don't just pick up yellow cards, nonsense yellow cards where you're quarreling with the referee, quarreling with your own teammates, this, that, the other. Don't pick up those unnecessary yellow cards. Concentrate on the game, and I feel like he is. His attitude this season has been a lot better, man. A lot better. Nicholas Jackson, I don't think he needs to worry about who potentially might come as a striker at Chelsea. I'm pretty sure we will buy a striker because that's where we're lacking. If Jackson is injured, it's going to be a long day for us, because at the moment, Nkunku can't give us exactly what Jackson gives us on and off the ball. So on the ball, yeah, and Nkunku might be a better finisher, but off the ball, he can't give us everything that Nicholas Jackson gives us. And even on the ball, Jackson is a very good carrier of the ball, man. He dribbles very good. So whoever the new striker that we potentially might buy, they need to probably worry about Nicholas Jackson. I don't think Nicholas Jackson needs to worry anymore, because this guy is definitely producing at the moment. Nicholas Jackson, I'm just working every game and trying to score to help the team always. We don't look at the teams in front of us. We try and win every game, and we'll see how it goes. Fantastic attitude from Nicholas Jackson. Next up, more Nicholas Jackson comments. The most important thing is we won the game and got the 3 points. We know the months of November and December, there are a lot of games, so we try to recover and prepare for the next ones coming. I love it. Have this mentality. I have a feeling this guy's going to do really well against Aston Villa. If Aston Villa play with a high line, this guy's going to find a lot of room in behind. And even in a low block, you know, if we can just catch them out here and there. And then Villa's form in the Premier League hasn't been that great, you know. They've been picking up quite a few losses. They've been picking up some draws. I don't remember the last time they actually won. So this is good times for us to face Villa at Stamford Bridge, and making sure that Stamford Bridge is made into a fortress under Maresca. We want to make sure that, especially at home, we're always winning our matches. Next up, another player that needs praise, Wesley Fofana. After the international break, it is a bit harder. Some players only came back yesterday. We played well and we won the game, which is the most important thing. The job is done. We have the 3 points. Look, big up to Wesley Fofana, man. Sensational performance against Leicester, his former team. That was a colossal performance from him, man. He was robust. Do you know what? I don't think much is going to change against Aston Villa. I think Wesley Fofana might play as that RCB, and Malo Gusto might have to take bench. Obviously, Reece James is still injured. It allows for us to have that back three of Wesley Fofana, Levi Kowa, and Benoit Badiashile, another player that did so well. It allows for height, and it allows for the more defensive balance. With Cucurella either inverting or going out wide, that probably is the better scenario. And then Cucurella slips in as a left back as opposed to Malo Gusto, whose form has not been the greatest. He's been ill as well. He's been injured too. So don't be surprised if we keep seeing Wesley Fofana on that right side operating as an RCB/right back. He's been dribbling well. He's been carrying the ball forward very good as well. Wesley Fofana really thrives on that right side a lot more, that RCB role. That's where he defends his best. I don't like him defending in the middle. So let's see, man. Big up to Wesley Fofana. Hopefully he continues this way. Once again, consistency. That's what I want to see from Wesley Fofana. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, take care. See ya.